Thank you. So I want to take a brief moment to talk a little bit about our Torah portion this week, because we have this double portion, Hazan, Vayakahel and Pikudei, a mouthful, right? But the first one, Vayakahel, comes from Kihila, is the same root as Kihila, this idea of community and of assembly. And the second one is about accounting, about individuality and itemization. And there is this push and pull between these two Torah portions that we pair together on this Shabbat, between the communal and individual needs. This week, they come together, though, reminding us that we need both. We need community and we need individual focus and attention. We need personal, prayerful introspection, and we need togetherness. We need connection. Now, this is a very interesting time. You know, I believe that the Torah always has the right message at the right time. This is a really interesting message in these coronavirus times where we're so far away and so separate. But what does it mean for us to pull on our Torah portion and to think about the idea that even if we're alone, it's about trying to find connection to one another. And psychologist Jonathan Haidt argues that one can lead to the other, that we can transcend the self and become spiritually elevated by experiencing communal desires and awareness, a communal drive. He asserts that it's a basic fact of human life that sometimes the self seems to melt away. This is, I hope, something that has been happening for people who have been following our service tonight, letting their stress melt away as they participate in the service tonight. There are various ways religions try to trigger and experience this throughout time: meditation, music, nature, dancing. The kids love to spin in circles. There's all kinds of things. But this is not simply a religious endeavor, it's a human one. Sociologist Emil Durkheim teaches that while we live ordinary lives and exist to be individuals, there are certain moments that can trigger a phase change and bring us to a level of sacred awareness, leading to communal aspirations. I believe society is experiencing such a phase change right now. This is a phase change. We have an awareness of our connectedness, of the way that the world is interwoven, for better and for worse. But we are people that have long understood this, have long understood the value of communal identity. We have a beginning as a tribal society, transformed into a nation, a culture, identity, religion. We have long known that together we find value. Together we find comfort and the ability to change the world. And in this time of isolation, we know now more than ever, that while we could live alone, we could live educated, prayerful, introspective, interesting lives on our own. We live together because there is so much meaning in community. And at this time when we are physically distant and we're leaning in socially for that connection, we just wanted, I wanted to share these thoughts and wanted to talk about the fact that I know you agree with me, Hazan, that Temple Sinai is trying really hard to keep that connection up and to keep that community meaningful and to help it be an integral part of people's lives. We want to find ways to create more opportunities for people to engage with us, to talk to us on the phone, on Zoom. We had a wonderful welcome reception tonight with lots of people signing on our Zoom call. And even as we are getting physically distant for purposes of health and pikuach nefesh, we want to to remain connected as much now as ever, and to help people realize that in their time alone, while they can use it as a chance to renew themselves, to read, to take care of themselves, to I know I've seen lots of memes about the Corona 19, about almost like the freshman 15, but the Corona 19. I'm trying to avoid it the best I can. But the truth is we're all getting a little carried away. We could, though, take care of ourselves, treat ourselves well, take care of our bodies, take care of our souls, take care of our hearts, and at the same time, reach out for community. Call your rabbi, call your Hazan, send us a text message. We want to hear from you. We want to know what's going on with your lives, and we want to help you connect to others. We have so many ideas and so many things we've got going on. Please don't be a stranger in these times. Our Torah portion calls out to us to remember that even as we enrich our individual lives, that the community, the assembly, the getting together is such an enormously important part. One of the things we do for each other as a temple is we pray, not only for each other, but for the people we love and the people we care for. As a congregation, we think a lot of our Mishaberach Lecholim, our prayer for healing, and we're thinking tonight and praying for Janet Friedman Abrams, Anna Lee Ginsberg, Jeff Katz, Connie Lewis, Susan Slavik, Adam Swerdlow, and Judy Swerdlow. And Rabbi Chaim Stern writes, we can't ask for lives free of problems. We can't ask God to make us and those we love immune to disease. We can't ask God to weave a magic spell around us so that bad things will happen only to other people and never to us. But people who pray for courage, for the strength to bear the unbearable, for the grace to remember what is left instead of what they have lost, very often they find their prayers answered. They discover that they have more strength, more courage than they ever knew themselves to have. So tonight, we offer Mishaberach Lecholim, a prayer for those in need of healing, of body, of mind, of spirit. And I invite everyone who's listening, watching, participating to bring to mind all those in need of healing, thinking of all those suffering from COVID-19, from all ailments as well. And if there's someone in particular who's on your heart and mind, bring them to your thoughts, bring them to the forefront of your heart. And if you'd like to say their name out loud, please do so now.